Revit file so hard. Okay. So I'm going to use import rather than link. I'm going to import the. There is already a file on your computer as well. I can do it slowly. If you're interested, you can do it together with me. So we can go to the start a new project, and then go to insert, pick up the import cat. Then you go to this C drive temp data set, and you're going to see this file. This file is an AutoCAD drawing file. It's an architecture's design. You know, when they use AutoCAD, they just create top view. Okay. Yeah. Perhaps give you some time to dig this out from your own computer. Okay. Don't be too fast clicking on it. I would like you all to go and change something here. First of all, change this into the black and white, and place it at level 1. Okay? If we place it at level 2, it's actually alright. Okay, it doesn't make a difference. Just that when you create on the level 2, you will only see this joint on level 2. If you create it on level 1, you will only see it is on level 1. Okay, remain. The rest of the things are just remain. Then you click on OK. You're going to see some, maybe it will take some time for you to load up this view. You're going to see this after the CAD file is being successfully loaded. As you can see, this is only a 2D file. If you try to create a 3D default view, you don't see any 3D object there. So it is only drawn on a 2D paper. This was an old design with architecture to the design. We just do this way. It's a floor plan. So, and because I put it on level 1, it is now on level 1.
So, Dr. Liu,
Yeah.
how do you change the color?
Sorry?
How do you change the color?
Change the black and white.
How change?
When you load it, the time there is a place that you can change the color, So when I look in that here, and show you a couple of things to make our life easier, because this color is too strong, and I want to change the visibility of this. Why you I can do something like this. Go to the imported category and just turn on the half tone. Half tone will actually give me this kind of color. So gray, if the full color is black, it will turn into gray. I'm doing this for a purpose. Yeah. Okay, go to the visibility. Actually, you can type VG. Okay, go to the imported category tag. Then check on the half tone. Half tone will just make the color lighter. Okay. So once you change that, now the graph will look, the drawing will look like this. But this is a drawing on the plan view. Why did I turn it gray? Because actually I want to create a structural 3D model, EIM model on top of that. And from here you can tell that obviously there are certain portions of walls, and there will be slab on top at the slab on the floor is covering the entire area. So I'm trying to show you how would I draw the walls and how would I draw the slabs on top of this. Okay, eventually if you want to create doors and windows, it will be just the same way as we did in the other time. But now with the architecture drawing at the background, it will be very easy for you to snap to the right position. You really don't have to go and draw a grid line, do the measurement, key in dimensions to help you to draw it in the right dimension. Just watch for, I'm going to draw some walls across here, okay? So, okay, wall, this is, I know is 300 mm or 200 mm wall here. If later on, after you draw it, it doesn't look correct, it's okay, you can always come back and change. So when I draw a wall, I will draw it to the height. Okay, use the center, and top constraint, I can make it connected to up to level 2. So I just change these fittings. Now when I start to draw, I can snap to the center point. Okay. So you see that when I draw, I can see that the thickness of my wall is matching well with the line. If it is not, then I can even change it. Okay, so when I draw, I can draw it up to here. This is a long stretch of wall. Okay, maybe I will just draw up to here because the other wall looks thicker. It's a different type of wall. Okay, and I can draw this wall maybe, oh yeah, just draw this wall from here to here. Escape. So it will be actually snapping to the correct position. I don't really need to go and measure it. So this will, of course, make it more productive when you convert a typical 2D drawing into, okay, let's just draw the structural, assuming these are all structural walls. So what I'm doing now is that I just ignore the architectural wall outside of this. Yeah, so when I have finished this, yeah, and you also draw this portion of the structural wall, extend it to here. Okay. You can now go to the 3D view and see that wall is ready 3D now created. Okay, although I just spent a few minutes, actually I have almost finished the design of the walls around all the rooms in the half of it, at least half of it. So if you can imagine, if without architectural drawing, you're going to spend a lot of time doing layout, creating grid lines, starting locating all these walls in the right position. So if you have already got a CAD file there, it will be so much easier. Okay, so now let's see if I want to create the floor. And this floor is going to cover the entire building. Okay, and I can do it in this way. I can do this floor as a slab. Okay, and I can do it piece by piece by drawing the first piece of the floor slab from this corner. You can see, right, to this corner. What is interesting thing is that this will really going to snap to. So this is the utility. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, So it is drawn onto the level 1, yeah, because I double click there, and let's take a look. Yeah, it is on level 1. That is a slab. Okay, and I have got another part of it, and I want to draw this part of it, the slab now. When I draw this side, I will still do one more slab, drawing the slab, and this time I will draw the slab boundary by drawing starting from here, here. When I draw this part, it's going to be a curve, so I use this drawing to start in a radius. This is starting point, the end point is here. And now we can adjust the curve. You see, if it is a radius, it's just nice. Then we switch back to the draw line method, draw up to this point. And I can even create a hole here because this is a staircase. I don't want to make them part of the slab or the floor. Oh yeah, for example, in the floor area, it is okay. We just close it. So this is at the floor level. Now, if you can see it on the 3D view, it will be just like that. Interesting, right? And if you want to draw the second level, yeah, we don't see that. Actually, if you want to make the floor and all this to the second level, you can do this. You can just select control, press the control key to add another floor. Okay, you can copy and now paste it to the selected level, paste it to level 2.
Upside down here.
Yeah. You've got 2 levels. But when you want to create the opening, you can go to level 1 to create this opening. Because we can actually create this opening in different shapes. Now, I'm going to create an opening like that. Okay, sharp system. Yeah. We will start to create the opening by snapping to this boundary, draw the boundary, snap to this point, and then I draw the up, snap to this point, and then just move the up there, and then if you see the line is very thick, difficult to snap to, you can key in TL, thin line, TL, so it becomes thin line now, easier for you to snap now. Okay, so just click here and keep going. Okay, so I have created this shape and I want to set it to start from 0 and this constraint is level 1. Where's the top? Okay. Yeah, top constraint, make it level 2. Okay, so I just click on this and I successfully created a hole on the second level.